Hey everyone, just got the news that Jameson Williams has gotten suspended for 6 games due to violations of the NFL's gambling policy. Evidently, in a team space, he had placed bets on college football games, which, you would think, oh, he's not betting on the NFL. Other players got caught betting on the NFL. Yes, other players did get caught betting on the NFL. He was only caught betting on college games in team spaces, which is against the protocols. As a result, 6 game suspension. Not 6 years, just 6 games. So Jameson Williams should be returning by week 7 or week 8, depending upon when the Detroit Lions bye week is. That is bad news for fantasy, because Jameson Williams going at around wide receiver 30 in most drafts, sometimes even getting in the wide receiver 27s or so. I was taking him there. I thought he had a great breakout potential. Jared Goff was top 5 last year in rate of top 5 quarterback games, so there was blow-up potential. But with Jameson Williams now being out, I think he drops into the wide receiver 40s, the late wide receiver 40s, and maybe even in the early wide receiver 50s. I don't see him being a wide receiver that you can count on right away, given that he's going to be missing all of these weeks. So he's going to drop down from wide receiver 30 or so to wide receiver 45 to 50 is my estimation. And that I'm comfortable taking him at that spot, because you've already gotten, 4 wide receivers in your best ball drafts at this time, and you also get some clarity on Amon-Ra St. Brown. So I think Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is getting mid to early second round draft capital in fantasy drafts, is now in that A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs tier. Given the first 6 games, it's just going to be Amon-Ra, and maybe the Lions add a rookie wide receiver. Maybe they lean more heavily on a tight end as well. Maybe DeAndre Swift gets an increased target share. Whatever the case is, it's going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown, guaranteed 10 targets every single game. And it doesn't matter if it's PPR, half PPR. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think, is... I would prefer CD Lamb over Amon-Ra, but I think that's, they're in the same tier. So that back end of the first round is where I would be comfortable taking Amon-Ra now, getting clarity on the Jameson Williams scenario. So I think this is a bump down for Jared Goff a little bit, but I still think those upside games exist for Goff. As I mentioned, Goff was top 5 in rate, of which he was getting top 5 weeks for quarterbacks. I think that he can replicate that. And I think this just insulates the rest of the receiving core with DeAndre Swift, with Josh Reynolds now getting some run, and it also bumps up really late round Khalif Raymond and Marvin Jones Jr. So at least for the first 6 weeks, and then we will see where things go. But you're not drafting with Jameson Williams with any real confidence, because he didn't play much his rookie year coming off the ACL, and when he did, it was limited snaps. He only has 1 catch in his NFL career, and so it'll be 23 games, until he could possibly get his second NFL catch. And that's just not a risk that, you're willing to take unless he falls into that back end of the wide receiver 4s. So that's my fantasy takeaway. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button if you like the content. Good luck, everyone, in your fantasy drafts, and we'll be getting more content out for you here very shortly. Until next time, good luck in the best ball streets.